Okay, so what we're making today is a mini code editor that supports HTML, embedded CSS, and embedded JavaScript. So I've already made mine and I've designed it to look very good. But for today, I'm only showing you the basics of how to make it. So basically, we're not going to put any CSS. We're just putting HTML and JavaScript. So this was what I was another thing I was working on since. Well, technically not me, but let's get to what we're meant to do. So we know how we're meant to start the HTML documents. Just if you don't know, just follow along. You grab it later. So by the time we're done with this, I think you can design it however you want to do. If you like design text, however you want to. Okay, so what's next? Style, just in case. I'm not actually going to use that, but you may need to use it. So I'm just showing you how to include style in your HTML, because why create a new document when you can do it right here? Okay, so I've done exactly what we need to do in the head. Maybe we need to specify the encoding too. That's not as important. Okay, let's see, UTF-8, 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 UTF-8. Good. So if you like, you can make it responsive, but that's not what you're facing today. Okay. So first, you have to create somewhere where users can actually type. Okay. And to do that, we have to create a new text area. We could use input, but I prefer to use text area, and give it an ID of your choice. I'm giving it an ID of code so that it'll be easy for me to remember. And then where we want our code X output to show, put here, make it into a div, ID equals result. Simple as that. And that's good. Now we have to create a button that will make our code run, and to do that we use the button tag, which will now give an onClick function so that it does something. Let's say process code. Let's name our function process code. So we're going to name our function in JavaScript process code. Don't forget that. That's for me, but you can name it whatever you want to name it. If you hear any Phineas and Ferb in the background, don't worry. It's a brother of mine watching Phineas and Ferb. So sorry, pardon my mistake. Function process code. So basically here is where the magic happens. So in this function, basic things you want to do is make that whatever the user puts in the text box or the text area is processed as HTML, and the result returned in the div there, right there. So now there's already a keyword called inner HTML that is built in, and it's different from text content. Inner HTML is used for generally HTML, while text content is used to reference only text. So we're going to make use of that inner HTML keyword in a way I'll show you right now. So say what do we want to do? Okay, could say document. There are many ways to go about this, but this is the easiest to me, and this is the way that I would like to teach you. So get elements by id code dot value So now we've called this thing, basically reference this thing, and we can use it in the JavaScript however I want to use it. So I want to say that whatever is written here becomes the inner HTML, or becomes the HTML of the inside of here. So which is here. Sorry for not highlighting it. So whatever is written here becomes inner HTML of here. So now create another document, get elements by id, which become results. Now never forget to put it in a quotation, whether single or double quotation mark. Here I put dot inner HTML, then put it here. Then voila. I know you may not think that it should be that easy, but it really is. So you can style it however you want to, because as it is right now, the result may fumble out if it's not styled properly, if it's not put in a box, if it doesn't have a border or particular canvas or space it's using. The output won't really look good in your eyes. So the styling is up to you. So I don't really have my finished product with me. It's on another laptop, but I think you should know that this is the basic skeleton of a code editor, mini code editor that you can use your browser. And then what you want to do next, what you can do is create a clear button. So here I'm just going to put run, because this is a button to run your code. And then you can create a clear button that clears everything that you wrote. So we just put clear result. Okay, function clear result, and this function, always put your space. This function is going to contain. So basically there's no built-in JavaScript keyword that says that once I click this it refreshes the page, or once I click this refreshes text. But we can create something like that with not much code. So we just have to use this, so that when you click the clear button, label it clear, once you click the clear button, the text inside here becomes nothing, and then you finish that off. Don't forget to save your work. Now I'm going to open this in my browser, and I don't know how you're going to see this. So I don't know how you're going to see this. How do I do it now? Okay, I know what I can do. So right now opening it in my browser. I'm opening it to my browser, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing right now in my browser. If you can't, you can just put the code in your own browser. It's probably going to still go to show the same result as mine, which is just a basic box with the buttons run and clear next to it, and then you can type your code in there, and once you run it, it runs perfectly. So Basically, that's all you need to know about creating the skeleton of a mini code editor. But if you really want to get into depth, want to make yours professional, you'd have to create style tags where you can style your work, and you'd have to add more effort into designing it. Maybe add more buttons, word counts, which can be done using the dot length keyword and things like that. So thanks for listening. Bye. Woo!